guys, welcome back to my channel. Right now we are just hanging out in the...
What is up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. With me today is a poker vlogger named Tiffany Gambla. Welcome to the show. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks so much for having me. So excited to be here.
Well, actually, you caught my attention because, number one, I don't see many female vloggers. And I really like some of your like super degen stuff.
$20 spin, wow.
Well, you know, put $20 in.
Yeah, Pete. Woo! Lots of money, do the money thing, money.
I think like anything outside of the poker room is pretty degen depending on what you're doing. But the slot machines, I follow you on Instagram and then somehow you got on my show. So tell me what is going on with this vlog when you started it.
Well, I started actually January 2nd, going in with the intention I was going to like start my poker journey because I literally just started studying poker after I got married in like the end of the summer. I have like a notebook and everything, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And I actually messaged like Jamie Kersetter and like Marley. I was like, guys, can you give me advice? Like, I've never played in a casino. I only played online. I was really nervous, and like I actually heard from them, which was crazy. So I was like, okay, maybe I could do this, you know?
Yeah, they're only the best. So yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my goodness, like these are the people I need to talk to. But once I got to the casino, as you know, in March, they basically closed down. So I only got to play live poker like a few times before, you know, it all went to, you know, this. So
was the channel started in a like a poker theme? You were just going to do poker for a while?
yeah, that was like the idea. Like, I mean, I kind of always like went on YouTube and I'd look up like Atlantic City vlogs. And actually I found the Trooper. I don't know if you've ever seen his vlogs, but he was like, he always has like Trooper Thursday and things like that, but he also always incorporated like other things other than just poker. He'd be like, oh, here's my coffee. I'm walking down the strip, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Like there's so many aspects. And like, I'm kind of like an Atlantic City enthusiast. And this was just like, I thought this was like the coolest subculture ever, like the poker. And I was like, oh, you know, maybe I could do this. My grandpa, like he literally was like a live poker guy. He was there every weekend. He played at the Trump Taj Mahal. And he literally played till like he lost his like sight. Like this was like his passion. So like I feel like I might have got it from him. I'm not really sure, but I feel like it's in my blood. So, but yeah, ever since they shut down all the poker rooms, it's kind of like, all right, well, what do I do with the vlog now? Now that I've kind of got a little bit of an audience, like maybe I could show this aspect. I mean, I always used to play slots and things like that, but since all the poker is closed and people are still watching, I mean, I felt like I had to produce something, you know, so.
No, I really like it. I like that you are doing all aspects of gaming and gambling. And I like it's gambling lifestyle vlog. Is that what you call it?
Right. Yeah.
I like it. And the editing is really good. Like, how did you learn how to edit? Is this something that you've learned along the way, or how did you get into the editing?
It's actually funny you say that. I've literally been like a videographer, photographer person since like the 8th grade. I was like, guys, come over, like do your makeup. I want to take pictures. Like I would put together these stupid compilations. I was in all the photography classes and all that. But like once I went to college, I went for like information technology, which is totally like, you know, not in that spectrum at all. So I kind of just like lost touch with it for a while. And then once I started seeing all these vloggers on YouTube, I was like, you know, maybe I should try that again. Like I really enjoyed that. And then I found myself like remembering the things I used to do and just like, oh my God, I need to keep doing this. This is awesome, you know? It's really fun.
So were you playing some floor games before you started the vlog, or you just kind of adapted the vlog and yourself to these kinds of, because I know you were saying like you've played slots, but like what about the other floor games? I didn't watch all your vlogs, but I did see like slot machines and other gambling mechanisms. Mm-hmm. Tell me what your background is with all of that.
Well, I did start out as a slot player, but then I went to, of course, just like everybody. I mean, when I was 21, like that's what you would do. Like you'd go down to AC, you'd go to the club, you'd get drunk and you'd go play a slot machine and, you know, maybe fall asleep for 2 hours in your hotel room and then leave, you know, that's how it was. But as I got older, I guess I became more of a degen. So then I started playing the blackjack and the roulette. And then I would walk by the poker room and I'd be like, oh my God, like, there's like no girls in there. Like, I'd be so scared. I was so intimidated. But like, eventually I was just like, you know what? Let me give this a shot. Like, I've basically done everything else in the casino except this. Like, I need to try everything because I'm such a degen. So eventually made my way there. But I can't film on the tables there. Like, they even yell at you sometimes, like, to film on the slots. Like, to like, turn your camera off.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like actually Ryan DePaulo got banned for recording in Borgata. Like, so I'm always like kind of scared to film, but like most people, you see them like filming and taking pictures. So I just kind of just do it until it happens, you know?
It's so weird to me because vlogging has become such a part of our poker community, and like it's almost its own entity. And you would think that all poker rooms would allow you to vlog because it only promotes the poker room, right?
Right, exactly. I never understood that publicity. Like, come on, don't you want more people to come in? Like, I don't understand it either.
Yeah. So, but you did go to Vegas. I did see that.
Yep.
Were you able to film in the poker rooms there? I'm assuming yes.
I didn't really try. I was kind of scared, honestly, because I was like, I haven't played in a while, so I was more focused on playing. But I don't know, like I'm still like learning how to completely film. Like I'm still coming out of my shell, I guess is the best way to put it. So
Yeah.
you know, like I mean, I've seen like Jeff Boski. He'll be like, "Oh, you're not in the vlog. You're not in the vlog," and he'll like just film the cards and whatever. Like, and I just don't want to make people feel uncomfortable. But like, I really gotta just break out of that, you know. And just
You do. You have
Yeah.
to. One thing I've learned, and I'm not like a massive sensation on YouTube or anything, but one thing I have learned is like you just got to get over yourself. You got to get over potentially looking stupid or playing badly, or you know everyone's going to criticize you whether you play it badly or play it well. So you just kind of got to get over that stuff, and you'll know you've made it if you do get some haters. By the way. And people tend to be pretty good. People know that like everyone's filming everything nowadays. They're under a rock if they think otherwise.
That's so true. Yeah, I know. I need to just branch out there. I need to just, you know, grow some balls, honestly.
Yeah. So I noticed your page. I saw your like 100 follower celebration, and now you've got. I subscribed. Now you've got over 300.
Yep.
So what are you planning? Like, what are your thoughts of your vlog in like a year? Like, what are you thinking about doing with it, or what kind of what direction do you see it going?
Well, right now, I mean, I'm waiting for the freaking poker room to open in New Jersey or like in Pennsylvania, anywhere. But like eventually I would like to do like maybe a meetup game, or maybe like if I can't do that, maybe have like a group slot pull. I've seen that a lot. Like, you know, there's, I don't know.
Social distancing slot pool right now.
Right. Yes. Yes. Like you guys stand over there and I'll just push the button, you know. But I mean, yeah, I could just, I mean, some more group activities. Hopefully I'll get to 1,000 subs so I can go live in the casino, and, you know, eventually maybe I could make this like my full-time thing. Cause right now, I mean, since COVID, I actually lost my job. So this is kind of like me trying to figure out, maybe I could go somewhere else, you know, with my career. Cause I mean, it's just not working out right now here. There's no work, you know, in New York and New Jersey, everything is basically closed. So
oh yeah,
kind of going a different route, you know.
Well, there's nothing like a pandemic to push you into a different career.
That's for sure.
I've been lucky. I've maintained my job and I'm busier than ever, but it's still like nerve-wracking all the time. I feel like everyone's been furloughed around me, or, you know, lost hours, or you know, laid off or whatever. So it's been a mess. Can I ask what you were doing before you were vlogging?
I was actually a project manager. I did like in move outs for like hotel renovations in New York City. Like basically,
cool.
Yeah, it was I really like enjoyed it. Like that's also, I think, kind of cool because I like the gambling lifestyle is like, you know, going to hotels and stuff. So like it was totally like, I loved my job. I'd go into the city, check out what kind of rooms, what the renovation would look like, you know, plan out like all the manpower and all that stuff. And then, you know, now people are not really traveling to New York. So the hotel business is kind of dried up right now. So I basically lost all my clientele. So that's pretty much what happened there.
So do you think you'll go back to it once, you know, everything gets back to normal, or are you going to try to just run with this vlog?
I'm thinking of going back to college. I mean, I have only my associates in information technology right now, but I'm thinking of going back for like electronic media, which is like editing, like videos and social media,
you're
which is
super
like,
good at it.
oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I would just like, I'd love to just like keep going down this path. And like now I have all this time off. Maybe I could go to like virtual school or whatever and finish that, you know? So.
Yeah, that would be cool. So are you more interested in like the vlogging portion, or do you think poker's pulling you in more right now?
I mean, I definitely had the like I literally have a home game every weekend, like with my family and friends, like we all meet up and we play poker. So I still like love playing poker, but like I'm definitely been like not studying as much, and I've been looking more into like, oh, how you film this and what kind of equipment you could do that. Like, so I could definitely see like a shift in what I thought was going to be like poker. Cause my name on YouTube was Tiffany Poker in the beginning. And then I ended up switching it to Tiffany Gambla because there was no poker. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, I don't want to lie and be like, hey guys, I'm this poker player. But like, I definitely like, I have goals. Like, I mean, right now I'm like on Jonathan Little's site, like I'm learning all the training on there and stuff like that. But I mean, eventually I do want to get like a poker coach and like really, really focus on it because it's something I've always really wanted to do.
Well, I just interviewed a pretty awesome poker coach with Solve for Why.
Oh yeah,
I can hit you up the deets, you know?
definitely. I love that.
So, now let me think. What is your favorite poker game?
Just right now, 1-2. And well, actually, I would say I'm more of a tournament person, like the
Like
low. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I'm such a
No,
noob.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
But yeah,
We all start out somewhere, so like,
Right.
don't even be sorry. Anyone who makes fun of anything you say about poker are stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good that you're starting out. Like, it's good. If you're starting out at 1-2, it's like a really organic growth as you slowly transition, and then when you hit bumps, you can see, like, you can assess why you're hitting these bumps, and when the stakes change, what changed. Um, Stake jumping is a quite interesting thing. Back in my day, I used to play 5-10. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't even imagine doing that right now. But yeah, like
But 5-10 was way softer when I was playing
Really?
5-10. That's not the same game anymore. I was playing 5-10 at the Wynn, like, I don't know, 8 years ago, sorry, not at the Wynn, at Bellagio, when it was capped at $1,500. It was super soft. I was probably better than average, but still a fish compared to like some of the regs. But now it's like I stand no chance.
Wow.
So,
Yeah,
I mean, the game changes, right? The game is fluid, and it's harder than ever, I think, now to get into poker. Do you feel that it's hard to get into poker? Like, what are your thoughts now that you're just coming into poker?
It is so overwhelming because you have like the PLO and you like, I don't know what style I'm supposed to try. Like, I don't know if there's like like I'm a noob. I don't know like where the starting point is. Like, I originally started playing tournaments and like I apparently was like pretty decent. Like whenever I'd play, I'd probably place like between like, you know, third and like ninth and like maybe out of like 100 people. So like I know like I had like the fundamentals down, but then I would try to go into cash because like once everything closed, cash just seemed to be the only thing that was really open. So like I'm already seeing leaks. I'm like, okay, I fold way too much here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I need to like memorize my ranges a little bit better, or just like figure out a range better and like adjust. Like
rangetrainerpro.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Shout out to KL. Yeah,
Check
I mean,
it
there's
out.
like the good thing is that there's way more resources for you than when I was your age. You know, like when I was younger, I had like Daniel Negreanu's first book and Phil Hellmuth's first book, and they're both shit. You know, so
Oh, really?
fight me over it. I'm dying on this hill. So yeah, it's a different world now. But there's also I feel like a problem with too much information sometimes. And if you go to the wrong
Yes.
sources, you're going to learn all the wrong things.
Yes, that's definitely it. There's like so much information everywhere. I'm like, do I do this page? Do I try that? Like, I do feel lost half the time. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm getting good. And then you have like the different HUDs. And then I'm just like, okay, what about when I'm playing live? Like, yeah, overwhelmed is basically how I feel as a noob.
I think one of the things that I see people do that are consistently winning is they surround themselves with a good group of people, professional poker players who are winning and who can give you good advice and kind of guide you in the right direction. And it may not be coaching initially, but it could be just like giving you advice just to get you going in the right direction. I would highly recommend that if you're going to take this seriously.
Yeah, it's just, I'm not really like, I guess I gotta go on Instagram and start really reaching out to people. Cause I mean, basically my home games are just like my friends and family, like I said, and it's like me and my husband are the only ones that actually like sit down and study and like, you know, actually try to get better. And like, yeah, it's easy to beat, you know, your friends when they don't really do anything, but like, I know like I need to progress. It's just, yeah, I need to network more and stuff like that for sure.
So it's really cool that you and your husband are in these vlogs together. Did you guys, and I like that it's yours and he's just like a part of it. Did you guys like get started in poker together, or was he playing before you, or how did that all work out?
Well, basically I was always into like looking up to like Atlantic City vlogs on YouTube and stuff like that, like before I even started it. And he was always like, oh yeah, I like gambling, I like blackjack, whatever. But like, I was the one that basically took the lead. I was like, look, after we're done with this wedding crap, we are going to start going to Atlantic City. We're going to go to the poker room. We're really going to try this. And he was like, oh, okay. Like he was whatever about it. But I was like, no, I'm serious. Like we're going to study. We're going to do this thing. So I've been kind of tugging him along, but now like he seems to be like going just as strong as I am. Like he's great. Like he's doing pretty well too. Like, so it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Couples who gamble together stay together.
Yeah.
Hopefully not under a bridge with no shoes, you know?
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh God. No, definitely not. He luckily still has his full-time job. Everything is basically the same for him since all this happened. I'm just the only one that's going through this change right now. So he's just there to support me. So it's great. It's great.
Yeah, hey, that's awesome of him. Shout out to your husband for being your rock.
Yeah.
So tell me what your next steps are. What do you have planned for like the next 3 months?
I'm thinking of honestly venturing out to Maryland. I heard they have live poker out there, so probably going to go out there, possibly Connecticut, to actually, you know, stay the weekend out there, get away from the slots and all the other crap, and really just like focus in on this poker. I'm going to check out these training websites you're talking about, because I really do want to get like more serious about it and everything. So I'm really just going to like dedicate more time every day. Like when I'm not working on the vlog, I'm going to start like putting 4 hours a day into my studying and playing more on Poker Stars like I used to. But like I said, with this vlog stuff, I've just been mainly focusing on like, oh, how can I make my video better? But like, I like feel like, oh, like bad. I don't want to like leave poker back here. Like I need it back up here too. Like it's such a big, you know, passion for real. I really just, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, sometimes it's hard to balance, like,
yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
You kind of have 2 full-time jobs because you're trying to play poker and trying to be a videographer, right? And so a lot of vloggers get stuck in this world where they're spending so much time editing. I know I've spoken to Johnny Vibes and a few other vloggers, Jamin, and like they're sometimes editing for 18 hours. And I'm like, damn, you could have been studying poker.
Yeah.
You know? But if you want to do the vlog, because I think that they enjoy having that connection with the community as well as playing poker, but not, I mean, they would rather not just spend all their time playing poker. I think that there's a part of poker that eventually I've seen get to people, and they have to have like some sort of outlet to balance their life. I guess like in the corporate world, we would call it a work-life balance. Right. And so maybe the vlog is that for poker vloggers. I
could see that. Yeah, I definitely could see that. And I definitely feel like my skills like are not there, and I want them to be, you know, like so I just got to like figure out my schedule and stick to it. Basically, I need to finish all my Vegas vlogs and just like tunnel vision poker. So.
Do you have some vlogs in the works right now in your editing?
Yeah, I'm finishing up my last Atlantic City vlog that should be out probably tomorrow, and then I'm gonna start working on my Vegas, and then I'm gonna start my poker.
So how long does it take you to typically edit a video?
I would say like maybe 12 to 14 hours. Yeah,
girl. And they're like over 10 minutes, right? They're like 10
yeah.
Do you
I
find
guess
that? Go ahead.
I don't know, maybe because like I'm still kind of new. I'm only on like vlog 13 here, so like maybe I'll get better in time. I'll be getting like faster with it, but right now it takes a while. And I like Johnny Vibes vlogs are just like so high quality. I'm like, oh my god, like he sets the bar high, like, and that's literally like where I want to be, like when it comes to vlogs, that high quality and everything. Like, oh my god, it's like that's literally like my goal. So
yeah. Brad Owen, I think, is the most popular poker vlogger out there, and his stuff is quite nice too. I like when they do really good hand breakdowns. That's my favorite part of the vlogs. I
did that in like one of my vlogs, and I realized when I like look back on it, I was like, oh, it's just like I got a set every time. Like that's literally, I was like, oh, this is not even that interesting. I'm like, oh crap. But like, yeah, I've definitely tried to like, I put like the cards up and everything, and I broke down like what happened. And I was like, oh, that was really cool. Like I felt really good about that. But then, then it closed. So I was like, oh, well, there goes that,
Well, I mean, it's still early on in the vlog, so you have some time to work on everything. So you said you reached out to Jamie Kerstetter. Did you talk to her? Did she give you some good advice?
Yeah, she said to like maybe start out like with 2-6, and then like the lower tournaments, like the cheaper ones, like just try or buy in for $100 and 1-2 or whatever. So I literally like did that, and I lost in 1-2, but I did great in the tournament. Like I got, at one point I was like the chip leader, and then I chopped because it was like so late. We just all chopped, and I was like third, but I got $800 for like 7 hours. So I was like, oh, like and that was the first time I ever played a tournament. So I'm like, oh, now I'm hooked.
Yeah. That was the problem for me when I first started. Like literally the first week I walked into a casino, I won every single thing I tried. I just did sit and goes for like a whole week at the MGM, and I won every single, I swear, won or got like second place. And I thought I was the best poker player in the world. And I was like, I'm going to write a fucking book. I'm so and then reality kicked in after that week.
Oh God. I've never gotten to try the sit and goes. Like before, I literally had a reservation to go to the Borgata at the end of March when my birthday was. And I was like, okay, like I'm going to sit here in the best poker room, and I'm going to play for like 1,000,000 hours. And then, so yeah, but that dream came crashing down. But that is literally like, that was my, because that's where Jamie said, like, and it's so funny, Jamie is literally from like the town next to me. Like that's what like blew my mind. I'm like, okay, like maybe I could do it, girl from New Jersey.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to be lucrative because she left law.
Yeah, I know.
A poker player.
I know. It's so inspiring. I'm like, oh God, I don't even know if I have that much intelligence to do something like this. But
oh, geez. I'm sure you're fine. It's just early on. You gonna put any slot tournaments in your vlog now that there's like nothing going on?
They haven't had any. Which is weird, I guess, because social distancing. Because usually, like from what I've seen, they put like 6 of them right next to each other, and really But no, like that whole area and like the casinos is like completely empty. Like there'd literally be little areas for that. So,
what a time to start a vlog
right?
Gambling and poker.
Yeah.
But you can play. Can you play online where you are?
Yeah, I play on Poker Stars in New Jersey. I play like 1 cent, 2 cent, and like, cheap tournaments.
That's a great way to build a bankroll, I've heard, just like micro stakes. And then you get to see so many hands, so many more hands than live.
That's so true. Yeah, that's the one thing I realized. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I've been card dead this whole time. Like, and meanwhile, when you play online, you could just have like 4 open windows and just like, okay, like.
Yeah, that's how I learned mixed games, was online back in Canada when I was your age. That was like the best way. I'd either play with play money or micro stakes, and I learned like Omaha 8 and PLO and all that stuff. And I'm still terrible at it. So, It never gets better.
Yeah, no, I think one time I accidentally entered a PLO and I was like, oh my God. And like, I wasted like all my fake free money. I was like, oh crap, why'd I do that? I didn't know how to even play it. Yeah, I just didn't know what the hell it was. Like, I don't know. Like, so I freaked out. But
yeah, I mean, it's a common thing to say, learn mixed games and you'll get better. But I don't know. I know like plenty of really good Hold'em players that just don't play any mixed games. So I don't know what I believe around that. I think that you should just play what makes you happy and what you feel you're good at.
yeah, I'm not even sure. I mean, I haven't been doing too good in the home games lately, so I'm just kind of like, oh, maybe I need to. It's from the blog, yeah.
Have you gone to the World Series of Poker yet?
No.
Oh, this probably would have been your year too.
Yeah, that would have been cool. I mean, it was definitely on
the ladies event is the best event at the series. Oh man, you missed out.
Yeah, no, I know. I wish.
Are you planning on going next year once we all hopefully get a vaccine and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to. I definitely want to try like all that whole experience. I don't know. I've just seen so many vlogs and I'm just like, oh my God, I missed out. Why did I start this year? Why couldn't I start last year?
Yeah, I mean, the series, like if you haven't gone, it's just like, it's the greatest and the worst ever at the same time. You know, it's all great things about poker and all the worst, like the parking lot, the heat, the people trying to sell you like cell phone batteries and all that shit, and overpriced sweatshirts and overpriced like fruit bowls, you know. But then like it could be one of the greatest experiences that you would have playing poker, and you get to see like all the really good poker players and people coming from all over the world just to shoot their shot. So yeah, hopefully next year.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely don't feel like I'm up to par to even like try online right now for that. So, but been watching everybody else for sure. Like, okay, that's gonna be me next year, really. No, I got to write down my goals, I guess, and just stare at them for a while so they really get in there.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to send you some links to some training sites that my friends use that are successful poker players. And then I'll send you the link, rangetrainerpro.com. I'll send you that link too. My friend KL started that site. So
awesome.
It's a really good range training software. So
that's what I need.
Yeah. Well, good luck with everything. It was really nice to finally meet you. I'm a big fan, and I'm looking forward to your.
Too. Really, you're awesome.
Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to your vlog when it comes out tomorrow. I'll be watching, and hopefully we can do this again after you like won a World Series of Poker bracelet or something.
Yes. Yes. Put it on the to-do list.
Awesome. Well, it was really nice meeting you. Thank you so much for your time. And shout out to your husband for being your rock. And I will talk to you later.
All right. Nice talking to you.